Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. So last time we cleared out all of the nasty dark fog bases on Alwade 1, and that was very good. I'm very happy about that. However, off camera, I came back and went through a mall production, or a mall session where I refilled myself with basic supplies. And in the short amount of time, I think it was like half an hour off camera, that I did that, something nasty happened. All these relays showed up outside Alwade 1, and I think they're making more bases, so I'm not quite sure what to do about this, but let me take a look. This is a relay station from the Alpha Hive. Double click to toggle indicator. It seems like they're trying to build more bases, like basically immediately. Now, if we can kind of slow them down or stop them before they get the base actually built, maybe we can just keep them in a state of perpetual, like, what's the word for not heaven or hell? Purgatory. Perpetual purgatory, where they're trying to create bases, but we're stopping them. I think I'd like to try that. I don't think I want to actually attack and destroy the relays themselves, because that will anger the Hive, which I don't think we're going to be ready to deal with for quite a while. So the question then becomes, what do? We go down to the planet's surface underneath them and try and break anything they're trying to build. In terms of defenses, we could certainly do that, but we don't have an infinite supply of missiles or even really Gauss turret ammo over there, and I don't want to spend a lot of time setting up production chains on Alwade 1 right now. So I think what we're going to do, since we have a lot of energy right now, is we're going to build some laser turrets. High energy laser beams will be emitted to keep strafing enemy units when they enter the defensive range. High temperatures lead to sustained damage to targets. Laser towers, high frequency lasers, can hit targets precisely and in a short period of time, but they consume a lot of energy. So target type versus ground and air. It's an energy weapon. DPS is 144 hit points. Work consumption 3 megawatts. Idle consumption 120 kilowatts. So I feel like if we put like, we ended up with, I think, 5 geothermal power plants producing something like 1.5 megawatts. I feel like if we put a couple of these at the base of each of those relay stations, should be able to take out anything it tries to build, and we won't have to worry about ammo. So my thought is to build like 10 of these and bring 10 of those in some planetary analysis bases, and then go stick them down at the on the planet where the relays are hovering, and see if that helps me out. That's the idea anyway. So for now, we're going to start with that. So if I want to make 10 of these, or how many do we have? How many relays do we have at Alwade 1? I think there was 4. Yeah, there's 4 of them here. So let's start with 8 turrets, I think. And we'll go set this up and see how it behaves. So for 8 turrets, we need 8 times 9 is 72 steel. Let's start with 72 steel. Let's get 72 steel. All right. Then we're going to need... I have some battlefield analysis bases. We're going to need 8 times 6 is 48 plasma exciters.
Flight mode.
Where's plasma exciters? Here. All right, so we're kind of running low on this. I can't wait till we get the automated mall up and running. Let's see. We're going to need 48 circuit boards. Oops. There we go, 48 circuit boards. And 72 photon thingamajigs. What are these called? Photon exciters? Photon combiners. What did I say? 72? That's exactly what we need. Okay. So let's make...
materials.
What did I say? 8 of these? Yeah, let's make 8 of these. And I would also like... I mean, I have 10 planetary analysis space. I think that's fine. All right. How are we for core energy? We're good. Let's head over to Alwade 1 and just set these down and see if this, like, prevents them from getting bases up. We'll just do this kind of quickly and then get back into what we're actually trying to do here. All right, let's go.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Replication complete.
We are probably going to have to transit the sun, so I don't want to sink into it. Or maybe not. I'm not quite sure. No, I think we are. I think I'd better, like, get myself a little bit of distance. Or is it? No, it's not on the other side. It's right here. Okay. It is in close. But let's see if we can make this happen. Let's see if we can land right near one of them.
Cruise ended.
Oh, look, it's already got a base up. Oh, man. That's frustrating. Okay. Look, they're already at level 2. It's already got 4 of them up. Man. So, like... I guess I just didn't do this fast enough.
Flight mode.
I better... Alright, so I didn't realize they could get these up this quickly. What's happening? More of them are coming to attack me? Alright.
Flight mode.
Well, that's a bummer. We left a bunch of stuff here, though, right? We did. I'm pretty sure we left a bunch of last episode. We left a bunch of defense material in one of the big old storage depots. So we're sort of okay. So now I'm not sure what to do. Yeah, we left a bunch of stuff here. What are these? Geothermal power stations. All right, let's get some missile turrets and some missiles. We'll need some implosion towers, implosion cannons, rather. What do we have? It's not very well organized. It's hard for me to read what's in here. Connector sorters. How am I for these things? Okay. There's the missile. No, that's an assembling machine. I don't want that. There's the battlefield analysis bases. There's the signal towers. Implosion cannons. I don't need fractionators. Where are the... Okay, what do I need? I have implosion cannons and missile turrets. I have stuff for them. I have signal towers and... Okay. I think I'm good here. I guess let's try to take them out and then... They're already all at level 2, huh? I guess what I'll do is try to take some of them out and then see about like trying my idea with the relays if we can. All right, so we got one over here.
Flight mode.
So we plugged the hole. We plugged the hole there, and so it just moved right next door and created another base. So maybe what we want to do is leave the hole empty so that the relay stays over there and keeps trying to rebuild the base, and then we leave the energy cannons, which will have infinite ammo to destroy it every time it tries to rebuild. That could be a good idea. All right, let's see about building a blueprint that's a little bit more effective here. Let's see if we can just make something really tight and close. So we'll do implosion cannon forward, missile turrets
Mineral depleted.
left and right. We'll do a signal tower up front. Plus power like this and like this. And we'll put in wait, did I put down the wrong things? Yeah, those are all three. Do something like this, maybe? Fill those up with missiles. Okay. Let's just make a blueprint like this. That's all filled up, right? So now let's Control-C this. Let's make sure we get everything. And we'll call this Hardpoint 2, I guess. And let's put an implosion cannon on this. Buildings. Okay. Save the blueprint. Okay, so this is connected. Let's put another, let's just start like, let's see if we can use that to kind of put these down a little bit closer, Like, so we'll sneak one forward here. Now, interestingly, it doesn't seem like it brings the ammo as part of the blueprint.
Base core destroyed.
Okay. So that destroys... I guess it didn't have a lot of time to build up. Kind of interesting. So, okay. So now the relay's going to stay here, right? Trying to fill this in. So if I fill it in, the relay will just move to another location on the planet. So maybe now what I do is I get rid of these. Because we're done with them. Okay, that was not hard at all, which is good news. And now we just put down a pair of these laser turrets, like right here. And just anytime it tries to do anything, we just eat it up. We just destroy it. I think that's facing the wrong way. I can't quite tell. Which way is forward here? I think that's... yeah, I think that's facing the wrong way. So let's just put these like right here. Maybe right on the lines. So they can just aim directly into it and just shoot anything that the relay station puts down. And maybe 2's enough, I don't know. So like, let's hang out here for a second, because I think it doesn't take it long before it starts trying to rebuild the base, right? I mean, I'm helping out, but that looks like it'll work exactly the way I want it to.
Base core destroyed.
Okay, so that, if that's right, if I've done that right, if I've understood correctly, that relay will stay there forever trying to build this base, and these lasers will take it out every time it tries to build it. And then there must be a limit to the number of relays it can send out. So this one's kind of locked in here, and we stop it from actually building a base somewhere else. I think that's what we want. All right.
Flight mode.
Let's go try and do the same thing over here. Let's see, where do we want this? I think we want this a little bit further back to start. What is it complaining about? I do wish that it came with... I wish you could put the blueprint down with the ammo.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Okay, very nice. Fortunately, they are not that hard to deal with at this level. They haven't had time to build up massive amounts of resources. I think this is going to work. This seems like it's going to work. So let's put down a couple of... the laser turrets here. What is it attacking exactly? Oh, there's a thing over here. All right. Okay, we'll power these on. We'll come destroy this hardpoint or recollect this hardpoint's resources. Okay, and that'll prevent it from rebuilding. Oh, we can hear it happening over there. Yeah, it tried to rebuild that base. The lasers destroyed it. Excellent.
Destroyed.
Did I just see a titanium ingot flying through the sky? I think I did.
Infestation detected.
Okay, where's this one? Alwade 3? Okay, we're gonna have to go home and deal with that. Okay, I think this is a viable strategy. Let's finish this up with the 4 that we have here, and then go home.
Flight mode.
I do wonder if there's some way you can include the ammo in these blueprints. At the present, it doesn't seem like it. Missiles. I guess that's enough. Let's get this powered on. Where can I power this from?
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Not sure where that came from.
Flight mode.
Okay, that powers that on. It starts doing some work. Gonna need another one. A little bit closer. It's so weird how sometimes the blueprints work, sometimes they don't. There we go. I need to land and at least get some missiles in here.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Okay, did that do the job? Yeah, all right. Let's throw down... Let's get some help here. We'll throw down one more of these.
Flight mode.
There we go. That looks good. Okay, everything's taken care of. Get our lasers set up. Which way is this facing? I really can't tell. There we go. Okay. So these laser turrets should do the work we're looking for. I guess I can leave the signal tower here.
Flight mode.
Need to take out the rest of this hard point. Get all of the
Dark
stuff
base
back.
core destroyed.
So I guess the bad news is we're going to be hearing about the Dark Fog base core got destroyed over and over and over again with this setup. Let's see. I need to stretch you over here for the laser power. I think that's good. Yes, so now the laser towers are powered. Okay. Where is the last relay station? That one's handled. It's over here. Okay. So it's like this way.
Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. All right, let's do it again.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Oh, for some reason it wasn't able to make everything there. There we go.
Flight mode. Dark fog base core destroyed.
Oh, they're targeting us a little bit. There we go. That seems good.
Destroyed.
Okay. Let's go ahead and finish up here and then go home. I guess we can just do the two turrets like this, right? Which way is that facing? No, I've got it backwards again. Yikes. Come on now. It's sort of hard to... yeah, there we go. That's facing the right way. Okay, I think we've got it handled now. I think we've got it sorted. Whoa, what is that attacking? Something on the other side of the planet?
Destroyed. Dark fog base core destroyed.
Where is the electric network? These are really not connected up? Okay.
Flight mode.
Okay, so all four bases here had their cores destroyed, but not plugged. And we've got laser turrets stopping them from rebuilding anything. So I think that's good. I think we're okay there. I think that'll prevent them from coming back. I think, so like this one's being built, and then it immediately, like the entire planet immediately destroys it.
Base core destroyed.
Okay, so I don't know if this is the right way to do this or not, to like keep this planet safe and stop them from making a billion bases here that I have to constantly play whack-a-mole with until I can get a planetary shield up, which seems like it's a long way off.
Base core destroyed.
I am worried about constantly getting that voice saying Dark Fog base core destroyed over and over and over again. seems frustrating. Maybe, is there, I wonder if there's a setting that I can turn that off? Gameplay. No, doesn't seem like it. Advisor tutorial tips. I don't... What is this? Dark fog attack alert volume. System broadcast volume. I suppose I could try turning this down to 0. Dark fog attack alert volume off. Let's try that, see if that helps. That might also end up biting me later on. But let's get to
Flight mode.
let's go home. That worked out really well. Let's go home to Alwade 3. We'll see if turning off that attack notification fixes the problem or not. I haven't heard it in a minute. So that's 25 minutes in, and just playing more like...
Base core destroyed.
No, Dark Fog base core destroyed again. Alright, well, we're going to be hearing that for a while, guys. Get used to it. System broadcast volume? Is that this? Maybe it's that one. But I feel like I need that on, because I don't know what else could come in on that. Like, the attack is probably good to know. Mech alert is good. I don't know about system broadcast volume. Maybe we'll turn this one off for a minute and just see if that fixes the problem. I feel like what we just did is going to prevent them from getting a foothold on Alwade 1 while we're away, which is good. I just don't know if that was the right decision or not. Because we could have just, like, plugged the holes over and over again. But my main concern is, like, I don't want to let them build up to a higher level base and build up all this infrastructure with ranger camps and defense turrets and stuff. And I also don't want to constantly be flying over there to manually assault them. Okay, we're home. I have not heard anything in a minute from them. They have put another base here, though. I think we'll ignore that for the moment. So, okay. A relay station is landing on Alwade 3. Where is that? It's sending one from the hive to Alwade 3. We have one over here. I haven't heard that notification since we turned system broadcast off, so maybe that was right. Maybe we want to do the same thing here and just keep their... Maybe that is how I keep their relays occupied and ultimately save myself. So I guess we'll make another pair of laser turrets and head over that way. What do I need? Steel? Yeah, they're like, it's getting a little frustrating now because I wanted to clear the planet and like focus on teching up and building my infrastructure, but literally minutes after I took out after I took out all the bases, the relays were back building more. So it's like, you know, not great. Looks like this thing hasn't had time to do anything interesting yet. I guess we can just kind of take it out. All right, that's fine. Okay. I wonder if that's the one that just built, or... Okay, so that's online. That should prevent that from happening. I think it was the system alert thing that I was looking for. Let's build a network over here to kill this one. Okay. So this strategy does seem like it's going to work. It'll just, every time they build up a base or start building a base, we'll destroy it. So just, we need to do that every time a relay shows up. And eventually the hive should run out of relays, I think. And we just leave these as core destroyed forever. I don't know. Maybe? So I guess this episode was all about the laser turret. Might as well take a quick screenie here. All right, that feels like it'll keep that off my back for a while now. I'll have to replicate that. I don't know how many relays they can get, but they've got 6 involved now. 4 on all wave 1 and 2 here. So let's see, that's coming back. Core destroyed, okay. And they start at base level 3 now. Ooh, yikes. When I started the new game, I think I just started with the default settings. So this is like the default behavior of the dark fog. It's like be as annoying as possible, but not like myrtleize you and your factory unless you like seriously ignore them. Hopefully we're at a good place now. So what was I gonna do? We finished all our research, which means we can get into the next level. So over here, we've produced as much deuterium as we can. 1509 over here, 1518 over here. And then it stopped running, I think, because why did it stop running? Did it get saturated again? It must have gotten saturated. Weird, I thought it would hit an equilibrium point. Where we were pulling out more than we were putting in. That is a bit odd to me. Carrying around a lot of extra stuff, but so we sort of thought we would get into fusion power, but this doesn't seem like a reasonable way to produce deuterium for that. If we were going to, what would be the next step for the deuterium fuel rods? Where are those? Like, we could make some of these now. We could handcraft some. And we could actually set up a production chain now that we have titanium here to produce titanium alloy, to take the deuterium and some supermagnetic rings. And oh, I'm gonna need to put down analysis bases to pick up the trash, aren't I? So yeah, we could handcraft some deuteron fuel rods if we really want to. But I feel like until we have a better source of... Well, I mean, yeah, so the problem is... I don't want... How do I get a big ring like this that feeds in a little bit more hydrogen, but doesn't get stuck? Because we don't have a priority for splitters. I guess if I had a splitter with overflow right around here, taking some of the excess out and then feeding it back in on this side, that would fix the problem. Right? Because it was getting stuck here. You need some sort of setup that guarantees that the loop doesn't get backed up. So yeah, here at the end where it's trying to go back into the loop, if it's backed up, we need to remove it. And if we put it at the end of the chain, eventually that could get backed up all the way to the factory. So we just, I guess, it shouldn't happen very often. If we just have like an overflow here, so priorities to go back into the loop and overflow goes off into some kind of container, that should theoretically fix it. Do we want to do that here though? Like we could set up a miniature, we could set up like a miniature production station here. I think we decided we're getting something like 72 per minute from each of these. Is that right? Because we've got a full Mark III conveyor belt, and the Mark III can do 30 per second, which is times 6 is 180, 1800 per minute, and then we're stacked 4 high, so that's 3672. So 7200 is passing through each of these. They're pulling out 1%. So we've got like roughly 144, something like 144. It's probably a little bit lower, probably 140 deuterium per minute. Now with our titanium from the tower, we could set up alloy production, or did we? No, I think we already did set up alloy production, but I don't remember what we're using it for. Are we just sticking it into a box right now? Yeah, we're just sticking it into a box. Okay. So like, we got titanium over there, we've got deuterium over here. We need supermagnetic rings. So I think, let's figure this out. All right, let me go put down some. I'm gonna need, yeah, I'm gonna need planetary analysis bases at those relays to pick up the trash, aren't I? Otherwise, it's gonna bother me. So I think we'll get a small logistics distribution bot system getting up to move that titanium over. Are you gonna be powered there? All right, you're gonna be powered there. You're gonna be powered there. That'll pick up the trash. All right. Now wait a minute. Where is the litter? Oh, is the litter on the other planet? Oh, god damn it. The litter's on the other planet, isn't it? Son of a bitch. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. I wish there was a way to turn off the litter, the litter alert. All right. So, yeah, we'll make some basic thermal fusion here just to kind of get used to the production line. So if we have 140 deuterium per minute, then how many of these can we make? Takes 12 seconds, and we use 20. So 12 seconds means we make 5 per minute, which uses 100. So really, we can make. I mean, ideally, we could make 7 per minute. Maybe 2 rank 1 assemblers. 75% efficiency. Math. So if it's gonna take If it's 75% efficiency, then it'll do 75% of 12 seconds in 12 seconds, which means it will do 9 seconds worth of work in 12 seconds. Or we have to divide by 0.75. So 12 divided by 0.75. $16. So it would take a Mark 1 assembler 16 seconds, which means slightly less than 4 per minute. And we want 7. So yeah, 2 Mark 1 assemblers could just about consume what we want here. So like let's just play around with it for now. Let's just do something like this. Let's say so we'll feed the deuterium in from. We need a little space for other things. Like let's say we have a depot here with the titanium alloy in it. So we can run one line that way, run the one line this way, and then we have like organic crystals coming in as well. So then we'll do 2 Mark 1 assemblers like this, right? Well, no, we need them a little bit forward of the. So I'll have to run this back. Well, yeah, it has to be over here somewhere. Yeah, I think something like this can work. Okay, and then we'll grab these and run them. Let's see. Yeah, down to here. Okay, so there's the deuterium going in. Then we get the titanium coming in from like here-ish. The titanium here. This is going to be making deuteron fuel rods. So it actually needs the hydrogen to be closer. Or does it? It needs 20 per minute. Yeah, that's more. It needs 80 per minute, I think, with what we said about the efficiency, so that should be fine. So titanium comes in from here. No, that's just wrong. That's an output. I did. Titanium comes in there, and then we get the super magnetic rings coming in as well from somewhere. And then over here, we have deuteron fuel rods coming out. And I guess going into like fusion engines? Or, yeah. I mean, we can certainly... Why did that happen? Oh, I have this locked, don't I? Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. So we have deuterium or deuteron fuel rods coming out here. Here's the output. We'll stick them into a storage depot to buffer them, and then we'll send them into a series of however many fusion power plants we can actually support, which I don't know yet. This is good. This is good. We'll actually just build a miniature version first to see how everything works. And then once we get orbital collectors up, yeah, that'll be good. So we're going to need the titanium here. Let's connect you up and put a... Well, I don't think it needs to be that far out. Let's put this on here. Let's request titanium alloy. Request from other distributors. Let's fill you up. Okay. We do need that. We need that emergency valve over here, I think. Yeah, we need a splitter here. Need something like that. That doesn't really work. There we go. Okay. Okay. So this is our emergency release valve. If things get... Can I get that closer? There we go. Okay, so priority is south. Then we need to actually bring it in. We're gonna need to loop this. Maybe we build it directly in the path here. Yeah, we build it like this instead. There we go. Oh, you know what? That's a mistake, actually. It has to be the high-speed stuff, doesn't it? How can I craft this? Here we go. Okay, so we're I think you guys see the plan that I'm working on here. We're going to get a miniature fusion set up here just to test how everything works and get ourselves a little bit more power in the grid. Not that the grid is struggling right now, but 151 megawatts, we'll eat through that very quickly. Okay, so we actually want you to come out here. Like that. Okay, and then we want you to go in here. So we're going to need to, I think, break the chain. There we go. That looks better. And then we can have a depot here for the overflow. Set that to the priority. So if we pick these up, no more are coming out. Perfect. Now, why is some coming out? If this is set to the priority... Huh. Well, now I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll set this like this for now. Seems like there shouldn't be that much overflow. Because this isn't full yet. Alright, I'm not sure what to do about that. That's going to fill up immediately. So this whole setup was a waste of time. That's not helpful at all. Alright, we'll come back to that. Oh wow, I didn't realize how long this episode had gone. So I'll set up, next time we'll set up the distributor for the titanium alloy. We'll set up a miniature super magnetic ring production chain here somehow. I'm not sure. That'll probably involve more distribution. And then as we produce the Deuteron fuel rods, we'll feed them into some like fusion engines over here next to the thermal power. That'll be great. Renewables and nuclear right next to each other. That'll make the environmentalists super ecstatic. Because we're not burning any coal anymore, right? Right? I do need to stop here. Obviously, I have a litter problem now, but I feel like the setup we've created around destroying the cores as they're built, I think that's going to keep the relay stations busy. I think that's going to keep the dark fog completely out of our hair for a while. So as much hassle as it was to get it set up, I feel like it was worth doing. Let me know your thoughts about this episode in the comments below. Did I make the right choice? Is this like a good idea, or is there some unseen price I'm going to pay for doing this? Fortunately, I figured out how to turn off the audio notifications, but what am I missing there? What am I not going to hear because I have that muted? You know, a lot of questions. Fortunately, we're finally getting into fusion power, and I think we'll at least get like our little miniature demo fusion thing set up next time. Then we'll probably try to scale that by going into orbital collectors. And then after that, it's time to rebuild them all, which is going to take forever, but it's going to be worth doing. So that's going to be it for this time. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you and the comments I've been getting on this series. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.